Bum bum bum. GM, welcome to this week's episode of the Fantasy Top Deck Building Series. I'm your host, Carpenter of Web3. This week, and normally I'd say, as always, brought alongside me, as always, is the frog. But he has had big news this week. He welcomed a beautiful baby, HK, to his family 2 days ago. So he is spending time with his family today. I'm wearing the wrong glasses. We can't do this without the right vibes, right? All right, now we're on. All right. Actually, I can't see. All right, guys, we gotta go with these. I don't have my contacts in. I can't see without them. All right, here we go. So let me look real quick. So I'm gonna have to be looking at the comments here because I don't think they pop up the way they do for HK. Well, actually, they should. Let's see. Oh yeah, they will. Here, one sec. Let me get this stuff out real quick. Make sure we are live and all the fun stuff. We're gonna pin this to the profile. We're gonna take this and we're gonna share it. Copy. We're gonna share that to ESO, SO. We're gonna put it on here. Community events. Oh yeah, sweet. All right. ASO, SO, put that on there too. You guys can also watch it on Abstract. So we're gonna copy this, put it here. All right, perfect. Yeah, sorry for the late start this morning. I was trying to set up the better camera. Wasn't working. I'm gonna be using my wife's. My wife's a professional photographer on the side, so she was letting me use her DSLR camera, and I just I need her to hold my hand through the process. So, and she's taking the kids to do gymnastics. So, all right, let me make sure. Let's go. So we're here. So I'm gonna see if these are popping up on my StreamYard. Yes, they are. So we're good. All right. It says fantasy. Give a follow if you don't want. My cloud is embarrassing. Let me check and see where he is real quick. Where is that dude? He just commented, so where is he? My thing's being weird. He is commenting on the X. So here, let me look. Yeah, so I had reached out to, the special guest was gonna be, I was trying to reach out to Clemente to see if he wanted to hop on and fill the spot. I'm assuming he's busy, a very busy guy. But yeah, and then next week, we're gonna have either next week or the week after, depending on Serpentex's availability. We're gonna have him on, and then I secured on the 17th of May we are gonna have Min on the show. So yeah, we're gonna do a big announcement for that as well. Super excited to have Min on. It's gonna be an awesome episode. May is gonna be a big month, or it's gonna start things off for a big month, right? Because 710 and I have a lot of cool things planned. Same with HK. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, who is that here? I'm just gonna type you in real quick, and we'll do a manual follow here. Oh, I do follow you, dork. Yeah, but anyone else, we'll go ahead and throw. Who is that? Give him some love. Yeah, give him a follow if you need, or if you want. Okay, so this Bang, this is we generally talk about core on the deck building series. We are gonna try and build something out maybe for the monad, but so what you should do, Bon, is go ahead and head to the Discord, and we'll kind of give you some from there. Alrighty, let's keep up. Excuse me, please. All right, yeah. So at the end of the show, we are going to here. I'll read them off real quick. At the end of the show, so retweet this stuff, all that fun stuff. Make sure you're commenting, so we know who's watching live. And I will when the show we get to the point of getting ready to do the drawing, I'll have everyone type something so I can enter it in. We're gonna do a spin the wheel. So first we'll do a spin the wheel. There's 10 total whitelists to be given away here. Monad whitelist, courtesy of Esso, the community manager for Fantasy Top. Let me get to his message and see what the things are. Okay, so first there's top 25 winners from poker. We'll spin them and then spin a wheel to see which ones they win. And then after that, 25. So it's not like when you get to pick which one you want. We're going to spin the wheel 5 times. Pick the first 5 winners from the 5 out of the 25. And then that from poker. Spin the wheel again to see which ones they won. And then the 5 remaining whitelists will be, Monad Project whitelist will be, again, wheel spin. I'll put the names in of everyone that comments. And that's viewing, right? And yeah, we'll spin that, and then same thing. Once you get spun, we get your name, then we'll spin the whitelist or the whitelist spinny thingy to see which project you win. So out of the 10, we have Chogs, Munards, 10K Squad, Wasi, LOL, Chog Stars, Spiky Nads, SLMND, Breath of Estova, Monspace, and Wonad. And then I have one. Let me see what. I think I might be adding another one. We'll call it a mystery one for now, because I'm gonna add one of the ones I won into that mix. So yeah, we'll say 11. So we'll do 6. All right. So let's get into the meat of the show. If I can here. There we go. Why is this being weird? You come over here. StreamYard, make sure everything looks good. It all looks good. All right. I don't know if I like this new camera angle. I don't think I do. We're going to lower this. Whoa. Let's fix this here. Nope. There we go. That's better. Now I feel more. No. Work with me here. There we go. All right. So, for those who aren't aware, last week we did a... Oh, here. Oh, let's fix this again. Last week on Tuesday, we had a big announcement for Fantasy, and it was I don't like that. Let me fix this. Sorry, guys. The announcement was we went to Clout, right? So there's going to be new heroes coming in, new heroes, and old heroes going bye-bye, right? Based on the bottom 15 heroes. After everything here, let me go ahead and move this to Clout real quick. Start now. All right, yeah. So here, and if you look, we'll have incoming heroes. So this is just like as it sits now. So as it sits now, the ones in the if the season was to end today, we would have these 15 coming in, and then down here, these 15 would be the ones going out if it ended today. But something tells me I think Jen's gonna end up getting out of this. She'll end up posting some stuff. As we've seen, she's gonna be being more active here soon, as it said in her tweets. So I think she'll end up, making the cut, right? She won't end up getting taken out. But the rest don't really surprise me, right? Evans would be cool if he came back. I don't know if that's going to happen. But he's such a strong hero. If he comes back for just the final week of season 1, right? That runs 4 weeks. he's a strong enough hero that he would get out of this too. Um, but other than that, Intuitu, Fubar, they both could like post some bangers. But the rest, like again, don't really surprise me at all. Huro was a strong hero back in the day, and then also, but that again, this is just how if it were end today. We're in week 1 of season 1 right now, so we still have 3 more weeks after this. So basically 4 weeks total. So this all is going to change, right? So as it sits, and then 15 or 50 heroes will be added to tactics only heroes. And so as you see here, these are tactics only. And these, if it ended today, this is the 15 that would be added in. As we kind of said yesterday on the Fantasy Hour podcast, 2 people I'm super excited about from what I see here is Loki the Bird. I love Loki's content, have for a long time. I've done like an OTG stream with him. I've been on a space or 2 with him. I like, talked to him a bunch of times. I like Loki. I consider him a friend. He's a great guy. And his content's amazing. He's very, like, he has a finger on the pulse. Like, all his fingers on the pulse for the NFT markets. I think he's going to put out some amazing content. We kind of seen a little bit of what he can do because he was a tactics-only hero. I hope, and I do think he'll keep it up and end up being added in. And another one, Star Platinum. Great threads. I really like them as well. And then a question mark has kind of been like Steady Teddy's. Will, about the project thing, 710 said yesterday, you know, they're hearing to what the community wants and kind of thinking about like if projects will be allowed in or not. But yeah, I think it's going to be. And I also think this list will change a lot before the end of season 1. So let's go back to. All right. And let's go here where everyone likes to see. We're going to start doing some competition stuff. Let me check. Oh gosh, I forgot. It's just me here today. Wait, hold on. Your info on Jez sold. You think he's going to play. So Jez, I don't. Oh, here, let's put this up. Ezrin, if you're available, do you want to? You can hop on the stream with me if you want. Who else is watching right now? Okay. Let me make sure. Hold on. This is weird being the only person up here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Let's see. The perks of being a live stream fan. Or on the live stream. Let me see if I can't get. We're trying to get Ezrin on. See if he's available. Okay, so Jez. So I don't think, even if Jez did sell, which he did sell some of his stuff. I think it's just he wasn't playing much. I think he's very busy or something. Also, I don't think whether he's going to play fantasy or not, I don't think has any. It's not going to hurt his card holders, right? Because he tweets regardless. He doesn't tweet a lot about Fantasy Top. He has in the past, but he doesn't. Like he just posts bangers, right? He's a good hero. He's a consistent hero. So I don't think I'm a big. Because if I thought it would, as I was talking about yesterday, I don't really hold people if I think as soon as like there is any sign of them being AFK or anything, I get rid of their card. With this, aside from like Bandit, that 1 week, Makesy, Van Ness, stuff like that. But like Tyler, he went, or not Tyler. Who the heck am I thinking of? Yeah, it was Trader Main. So Trader Main, when he went private, and I seen HK tell me that I was gone. 1 sec. Happy to jump on to you for a bit, man. Let me know how. Okay, here, I'm gonna send this to him real quick. Give me a sec. Oh, my StreamYard link. That's what I gotta send you. StreamYard link. Let me get this over to Ezrin real quick. All right, so Ezrin's gonna be popping on. Huge shouts for that. If old boy does show up, hold on 1 sec. If So it's still pretty early, or actually no, it's like 10:30 for Clemente right now. But if Clemente does end up seeing the DM and then coming on, um, yeah, he'll be on as well. Let me make sure. Okay, so here we're gonna kind of go over. Oh, I did one thing I wanted to go over real quick. Let me move this up. So everyone I hear talking about low stars are gonna be rough this week, right? I did something controversial. I sold my Ignis. I listed him yesterday for 0.127, which was a little above the floor at the time. And I woke up this morning and I was thinking, I was like, I should probably delist that Ignis. But he sold. So I do have a bid in to get him back. That's a little bit below where I bought him at or sold him at. But at the same time, I ended up turning a 2x on him. I bought him for 0.066. I don't think his price is going to stay this high. That's kind of my thought process on selling him. Was I think he's a 3-star this week. So as a lot of us know, when a consistent hero drops to a lower star, right? Like as we see every week with Makesy, a consistent hero that goes on off, his price goes up higher when he's a 1-star, right? And then, when we see any of these top heroes kind of drop down, like when Clemente's a 5-star, when Clemente's a 4-star, his price goes even higher than it normally is. Same with Brett or anyone else, right? Okay, hold on, let me get Ezra. I just heard him pop in. Let me change this. Can you hear me, Ezra?
Yo, how you doing?
Good, man. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I was
Right.
just back from being out for the day, so thought when I saw you I would jump on, say hello.
Heck yeah, man. That was perfect timing. Yeah, because here, let me change this real quick so I can get it to where your image shows up here. Deck building series. Oops, that's not right. Add to stage. There we go. All right. So you're on. Let me share my screen again. All right, boom. All right. Can everyone else let us know in the comments if you can hear Ezrin?
Hello,
You
hello,
should be
hello.
able to.
So you were just saying there you sold your Ignis.
Yes. So again, my thought process was, um, he is a low star, so his price is going to be more inflated, right, than it normally would. I think. I don't know. I listed him at the time because it was like I think the floor was at like 0.11 something, and I was like, oh, I'll listen at 0.127, go to bed and see what happens.
Yeah.
And he ended up selling overnight, and I was thinking, I should probably keep him, but and then he sold, and so because I'm kind of known for doing that, right? When what's his name? Walls was a 4-star that one week, and his common went up to 0.1. I ended up selling him, and I was like, that was a pretty good sale, right? Because he went back to like 0.04, 0.06, I think. I think it was like 0.06 after the fact. I never ended up buying him back because I kind of switched strategies by then. But it's, yeah, I'm excited
I
for,
think it all evens out, doesn't it? It's like I did the same. I kind of redid my strategy a wee bit and started filling up a few more mid heroes. But I ended up selling Calio rare before he kind of popped off last week. So yeah, that was maybe not my smartest move, but it's all good. It's only moved like kind of 2 points really. It's like 0.0, like 0.0 whatever above what it was sold at.
oh,
So
yeah.
you can always go back on it. But yeah, the thing that
Yep.
burnt me this week was I had loads of bids up and I went to bed on reward night. And when the ETH came in, all my bids were like way higher than floor. So basically, my rewards came in and just got wiped out by the morning. And I looked and I was like, I just lost a load of money there. That was smart.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully that the prices, because there's a lot of the prices are super low, like hit lows on the when into Thursday, about Thursday night into Friday morning, prices probably bottomed out,
Mm-hmm.
and they start going up throughout the up until tournament time, right? And now
Yeah.
that cards unlock 3 hours after tournament start, you see prices kind of stay at that high range. So I'll put bids in on Wednesday, but I'll make sure they're like, I won't try to beat the top bid then, because I know a lot of them are going to get ate up or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'll try to be quite a bit lower, just in case, because I've had that happen too, where I got like ate up, and it was like way higher, and it was bad. Like I think I lost like 0.0, or no, I think it was like 0.1 or 0.2 because I had like a few bids on it.
Yeah, mine
But
was
yeah, I learned the hard way.
it was a rare relic, RLWK. So
Oh,
he's
Sherlock
usually pretty
Holmes,
good. Yeah,
this guy.
that's
What'd
the
you
one.
get him for, if you don't mind me asking?
I got him for 0.18.
Oh, that's pretty high.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's not bad. I think like that's not horrible. Um, but yeah, his bids were that high, weren't they? Prior.
yeah. It's pretty annoying when stuff like that happens, but it does happen. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I keep feeling like I'm canceling all my bids, but they're still showing up. So I don't fully get what's going on.
So when you go here, what a feature I like is if you go to my bids, which is going to show everyone now. I've showed
Just
everyone what I'm bidding on. Um, so you go here and you can select all and then cancel them all at once.
yeah. So I did that, but the weird thing is, I got filled 2 hours ago on a patty ice, and I swear I didn't have that up.
So if you have a lot of bids, sometimes you'll have to you'll hit the select all, cancel it, and then refresh the page and then go back to it. Because if you have more than one page worth, you'll need to go back through select all again and cancel them because
Yeah.
there's more than shows up the first time, which I've noticed. Especially like Thursdays, I'll have a butt ton of bids out. I'll have a couple that are filled or my strategy changes, and yeah, so it's sometimes it's better to just do the go for it, right? That's the wrong button. Or like not, I mean, manually cancel them.
Yeah.
As
Yeah, I need
well.
to keep an eye on it. I don't think it's a big deal, but I did notice that had happened. So yeah, that was a bit of a bummer because I did actually think with all these low prices I was doing a bit of shopping. But then when I noticed that I got absolutely wiped out, I was like, oh god. But yeah, what are you thinking for next week? Anything standing out?
Yep. So we'll kind of go. Oh yeah. So we'll go to the market quick, and because yeah, I forgot yesterday we didn't talk about on fantasy. We didn't talk about like the alpha. So we'll do the alpha, and then we'll jump into like the deck building. So here we're gonna go rank high to low. Well, I think so. Everyone kind of knows Ignis, right? Is going to be a game changer in silver, right? A 3-star Ignis. I do think right now is a good time. A lot of these, even the mid heroes, prices have came down from where they were pre-announcement. So, you could see we seen mains bids at like 0.3, 0.34 last week. Now they're down to 0.24. So right now is a good time. Not financial advice. I know I'm deploying, right?
Yeah.
Trying to buy these mid-star heroes. As you've seen when I pulled up my bids, I'm trying to get more Gwarts or whatever her name is. That beautiful picture. And then some like other cold-blooded sheller. I can't believe he got a freaking rare in his reward packs. Silva.
That was insane. Yeah,
That
he
dude,
did
that was
very
so
well.
nuts. For anyone that didn't watch the Fantasy Top Down, man, he killed it on rewards.
Yeah, he did very well.
And then there is Jez. I know you brought up the question about Jez. Jez reportedly sold their packs, which we can look. Reportedly sold their packs last week or a couple weeks ago, and they still have some cards. They did sell, but at the same time, that doesn't affect their
No, it doesn't
their
affect the Twitter
scores.
account, right? Yeah, they're still going to keep tweeting. I actually looked, and they were still tweeting today. So
Yeah, well, because they're a bull, or they're a whale. So
yeah,
what he does is, and he was on Talkie Meta, so he's actually doxed his face before.
yeah,
And he was on Talkie Meta. I'm really bad at saying his name. Farmer Taki, as he's going. That's
Taiki, yeah.
Taiki. There it is. Um, I'd probably say Taki because my daughters eats those things all the time.
I know what you
Taiki,
mean.
yo, her tongue's always blue and stuff. Um, but yeah, so he was on there, and he's big on trying to like get in early and full port things.
Mhm.
So whether the market's hot or not, he's always posting. He's very vocal about where he's putting his liquidity. He likes to document it through his page, um, or his Twitter account, and that's why I'm really big on. That's why I accumulated so many of him, is because he is a like one of the good ones in the space, right? He's not just posting his wins. He's not trying to artificially pump his bags. He's documenting his journey, right? And where he's putting his money. He puts his like money where his mouth is, right? And I really like his content. That's kind of what I do as well. Is when I look at my, if you look at my portfolio, not only am I getting heroes that are consistent, but also heroes that I enjoy their content. That's where I have Cyrus. Even before he was posting, I had Cyrus because I like his content, right?
Yeah,
Same with Apex. I like Apex's content. Bandit, I'm acquiring more bandits. Um, Gonna be trying to upgrade him, so that's why I keep putting bids in on his commons, which is always the. I know FOMO can hit and people want to just go by market price. Closer to tournament, yeah, I understand that. Or not market. Closer to tournament start, yeah. I mean, if you need to have a card, fill it. But if it's something for the future, you're upgrading. I always like to put bids in. Be patient, because eventually they'll fill. Um,
yeah. I think there's some good steals at the minute. There's some
oh,
great value on the
absolutely.
on the. I think there's great time. See if you were ever just monad and you were considering joining, like, go crazy, man. You're gonna get a hell of a deal
Mm-hmm.
if you join now. We've all been paying a lot higher than this for the last 6 months to a year.
Absolutely.
And yeah, some of the good ones. I was actually talking to somebody in MVHQ earlier on, who's a player, and they quite often post the kind of who's good budget core, the good ones, the heavy hitters, like good value within the marketplace, and they actually put a good post up today. So yeah, shout out 18 pages. He was talking about people like Zach.eth, Alon, Jez, Gout, Relic, Patty Ice, all being great value in the kind of mid range. And the more I look, I'm like, yeah, I totally agree. Like for
Absolutely.
consistency and also good value compared to what we saw last week, basically. Like the prices are looking kind of tasty. But
Yeah,
yeah,
there's a
it,
lot of there's a
it
lot of good
is.
heroes, like you said, that are cheap.
Yeah, totally agree. So yeah, I've been kind of building up some farming decks with a bunch of Patty Ice, a bunch of Vo, a bunch of different kind of stable heroes or ones that I think could do well. I think I'm putting a lot of faith in Vo being back now, and so I'm
If you want,
hoping.
you can share your screen. If you kind of want to share your, if you don't have to, but if you wanted to.
Yeah, let me see.
So at the bottom, you can. I know it's a different platform than you guys use it.
I like this one. God, I might see if we switch.
It's yeah. I was gonna talk to Silva. I feel like this is because you don't even have to have cameras on, but you can have like your avatars, right?
Yeah,
Because even if I stop my camera, right, you can see here. So it gives a nice little visual aid.
yeah.
Uh,
So is it whole screen? Yeah, it's whole screen. Okay.
you can either do whole screen or you can click and do just a tab if you want. I just go by tab, so I don't actually share it.
Oh,
You
gotcha,
know,
gotcha. Yeah,
information
I get you.
because I go
Um,
squirrel a lot.
there you go. Should have mine up now.
All right, let me drop mine. Bring yours up. There we go.
Let me make it a bit bigger. Yeah. So in terms of who we have in the market, I think I'm a big kind of mid level, but like highly consistent rare buyer. That's kind of where I like to sit. I've been doing that for a long time now. And like the bid to floor price values are quite inconsistent. There's like usually big gaps at the minute. But like, yeah, I think Jez is going to be great. I think Mika's on the comeback as well. Like, if you look at who they're kind of priced up against, I saw someone in the chat talking about Schlom's being back potentially. Like, if you're looking for more consistency at the same price range roughly, then someone like Mika, Jez, or Vo, I would say would be better value for getting somebody that you don't have to be too worried about. And then if we take off epics, legendaries, yeah, because you got Schlums. Oh no, sorry, I actually made a mistake there. I saw this. I saw Terminal of Truth profile picture and thought it was Schlums. It's not. My bad. Okay, you're gonna have to stump up a bit more to afford this, but yeah, and other ones that I think are looking great price wise are Relic, Patty Ice. Kind of Lawrence is also feels like a bit of a steal there as well. But I think
Lawrence has
the
been doing
most
really good as well. Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good shout.
I think the craziest consistency has to be Adam Cochran. Like unreal what he's
You
been
want
up
to hear
to.
something dumb about me? I sold 3 of his rares for 0.028 back before, like
But you
forever
know
ago.
what? Back then he was. Everyone thought after the elections in the US that he was going to lose his shine.
Yeah, because
Like
he was down for a while. Like
yeah,
he wasn't getting traction, and like I played him and kept getting burnt, and I was like, I'm tired of looking at this guy.
yeah.
And then he blew up like 2 weeks after, and I was kicking myself.
And if you actually look, I'm going to pull something up in a second. If you actually look at this, I mean, I could never have guessed that there was going to be this pivot. But Adam Cochran has just been doing the most insane other content.
Oh, I know his YouTube. I actually follow his YouTube channel.
Absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. So, um, yeah, there's just like, to have, you want versatility, right? You want someone who's got other avenues, got other things that they can kind of push on, and like he still posts a lot, and obviously with just even general political news, like he's super into that as well. So, um, yeah, I think he's actually a great hero, and but I think his price is kind of priced in. But yeah, I've got
At this point, it definitely is.
yeah. I think we're still waiting a wee bit to see how Vo reacts to like
I think she's gonna keep doing well. Like I think she's underpriced extremely.
yeah,
I have bids in on her, which everyone's gonna front run me now, but yeah, I definitely have bids in on her at 0.046. That's a steal because she's a consistent. I think she's gonna hit in that 60 to 30 range, with some outliers into the 20s and 10s. Not even outliers. We don't know. Again, like right, she could end up being a consistent between 50 and 25 hero or even higher, right?
mhm,
Because now that she's firing off, because like before she wasn't able to like, not wasn't
exactly.
able, but she just didn't, her job didn't like give her the time to post. But now that with Slingshot, she's, you
Yeah.
know, she has to have a pulse in the market, in the communities, and that means she's posting. I think she's gonna rock it. I wish I had more than just one of her.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, this shows you that, like, to me, this is an easy bid. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
that's
And the last sale
crazy.
is it? Look at the last sale. That's another big indicator. Is
Yeah,
the last
last
sale
sale
is way
6-8.
above bid.
Yeah. So yeah, things like that are just like easy wins. I think Vo, and especially at 5 as well this week, you're going to
Oh
get
yeah.
great value out of that. Um, yeah, the other one is I think Amika had a crazy week with the podcast thing that had
I
happened.
think it might turn into the next week too.
I think it's not even just going to turn into next week. I just get the feeling like she's back on a content creation like bull run. She seems well into it again, so yeah, worth a look at that as well. Those are my kind of two gambles, like Mika long term and Vo long term. Um, and then yeah, did we find out? Do we know what Maxie or Evan are doing next week?
I think Makesy is gonna not post. If
Maxie's
I had
not.
to bet, it sounds like he's gonna stay on it because I know yesterday he did say AI Bro had brought in the question saying, "Hey, with the new Cabal or not Cabal, sorry, I was sharing the tweet in the Cabal chat. But the or the stream, but no. So the with the new clout stuff, right? It is. He said like he needs to kind of reconsider because he doesn't want to end up falling into that bottom 15 heroes. with his off weeks. But we did say, he's posting so consistently, even on those weeks where he is off, or the weeks he's on, he's hitting such high numbers that he's not even close to the bottom. He could take 2 of the 4 weeks off, and he's gonna be good. As we get more and more good heroes in, and the bottom heroes become, you know, some like not zeros, right? Like, because a lot of the bottom 15 are just straight zeros, like it's obvious, right? Um, but eventually, I think it might affect him. But for now, I think he's good. He was even saying he thinks he's gonna continue for now. In the future, he might switch to like 2 on 1 off or something. But for
Yeah.
now, he's still doing every other.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I mean, everyone's going to have an off week at one point, aren't they? Now with the changes, but yeah, I think there's great value. I almost wish I wish the amount I spent in the last like month I could just spend now. I would go I would go crazy. And yeah, I think this is like a solid, apart from like ignore Limdart. I would say, yeah.
Honey, I like Honey this week as a 5 too.
Do you know I got my fragment packs? Look at
Yeah,
this.
I was gonna ask you about that.
So I only got 2, right? I only got 2 packs. Look what I got: a Honey and an Evan.
What? Bro, I got a freaking Zoomer, or whatever his name is. What the heck's his name?
But look what you remember what I got during the.
Yeah, so you needed it. Look at all those heroes. You can see all those heroes there.
Yeah, I got absolutely ruined last week, and then my rewards came in and I got ruined again on that relic buy. And then so this was like a nice save. The fact I got a Honey and an Evan.
So I wanted to say something. I should have said something to you right after the show when I thought about it. After Fantasy Top Down, but with those Cyruses or Cyrus or whatever, I always butcher his name. You got 3 of them in your reward packs. I would have just put 2 more on a bid and just upgraded him.
There's a reason that I've not done that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have a lot of him.
I've got 8 there, right? This is the reason. This is the reason.
You have a lot of comments.
Like.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of him.
That is.
So when he's back, that's good. I would keep stacking those right now because he's gonna be back. Like, MLO is friends with him IRL, and I think he's gonna come back because he was pretty much saying the reason he wasn't posting is because he was there was nothing to post about, right?
Yeah, I ended up basically having loads of him because I really liked him as a card, and then when I got so many more from my packs, I was just like, okay, leave. I'm not upgrading anymore. I'll just wait till he's useful again.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then, yeah, other ones that came in that, I mean, I got the Cold-Blooded Chiller, not the rare, sadly, like Silva. I got a Mika, which is decent. And that was kind of it, really. Like, I didn't really get much else from it. But yeah, I'm pretty.
Some people got some crazy amounts.
I just can't believe. Yeah, some people absolutely killed it. Like I think people like Clayton and Corruption.
He got freaking 35 cards.
That's insane. What did they put?
Which is good. It's worth it, and that just shows the team. And we all knew. Like some people were kind of upset, which I was shocked, very shocked that I thought Clay would be more upset when the announcement first came out, but he like understood, and that's one thing. Like it really shows that he's here for the game, right? For the growth of the game. And I think he also knew deep down that like the fantasy team are so cracked that they don't just like they're not gonna just like leave any of the community members out to dry. So like it was a ELO was a test. They kind of said that at the beginning, but to see, I knew they were gonna like we all kind of knew they were going to reward people, and I thought they were just going to reward the top people, but they rewarded everyone. If you were playing, you got something, right? Whether it was like 50 or 20, or I mean, I got like 200 frags or whatever, because I didn't like. I think it's same as HK.
Same as me.
We didn't go after ELO. Oh yeah, you as well.
I got like
2 ELO hunt. You know.
No, it was actually annoying because last week I had a really good. What was I going to say? Last week I had a really good ELO score from the way that everything finished, but then this week I like destroyed it. So it's like, it wasn't an average over time. It was like literally, where are you now? So yeah, potentially I could have done better, but Yeah, I didn't. But I'm fine with it. I think I had much more fun basically doing the like, fighting and silver and bronze for top 10. I much preferred that. So
Yeah. What is your strategy gonna continue? Let me see. Oh yeah, we're on your portfolio. I thought we were on mine. While we're on your portfolio, how many cards do you have?
I've got a lot. I've got four.
Jesus Christ, you have 448 cards.
Yeah, but
You guys just hit different. Like I always feel like such a shrimp when I come on your guys' show. You
no,
guys
I
are
mean,
freaks.
if you look at like we've got very different strategies though. Like if you look at what Silva has, he's got a lot, right? But he's got 73. He plays like top
Yeah,
elite
because it's
basically.
crazy. He only has 25 cards more than me, but his portfolio, both your portfolios, port values are multiples higher than mine. Because I have 50, what is it, 50 some cards, because I usually try to play 10 decks a week.
Yeah.
And, which I want each week, I try and make those decks do better and better. But by upgrading them. But you guys have, like, you have 400 some cards, and then you have, Jesus Christ, yeah, you have a quarter, almost a hundred, like yeah, 25 ETH. So it was a quarter of 100, right? It's just ridiculous. That's a big
But
port. I
but
need
but
to put more capital in here.
but you don't really, because if you actually like if you go to like overall leaderboard on here, I my strategy has always been just to roll rewards into each. So I basically farmed from day one with a small port.
Oh, so you just keep you're just snowballing it. That's why it's
I
growing, huh?
snowballed it. So look at this. So
Yeah,
this
see,
is
that's what I've been doing lately. I should have done it earlier.
so like this is like the overall rankings by like how much fan everyone has, right? I am
Yep.
like, so I'm here,
Oh, you're high.
but look what I'm surrounded by. 40, 20, 35,
Yeah.
35, 50.
You see,
So
that shows it's not a Wales game at all.
no, so I basically went rares for everything because they were the most versatile. This isn't like completely perfect example, but
Yeah.
for example, like I'm 30 here, everyone else is like 80, 50, 60, 90, 80, 50, 70, 70, 100. Like as you go up, like the so I basically always had decent rares, and I just kept rolling and rolling and rolling, and I did get good pulls, but every week I just went packs, 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 and never sold, just upgraded, kept going, upgraded, kept going, and I've played probably like every tournament. Um, and so yeah, it didn't have to, I didn't put tons of capital in. I basically just kept not selling.
See,
That was my
that's the
strategy.
alpha there, and I really that's the thing. That's how my wife and everyone and my daughter, who I'm gonna give her a little time to she has a mask on and stuff. She wanted to say something at the end of the show, but yeah, they I gave them a small amount of ETH, and they just keep snowballing it, and all their portfolios are up. Like my wife's is up like 10x now. She started with point 0.1 ETH. Originally it was point 0.05, but then I ended up giving her another point 0.05 over time. I'm transferring it to her, and
Nice.
she's well over. I think she's closer to point 0.7 now, port value,
That's
in the
great.
last 2 months. Yeah,
That's actually insane. Like, I mean, and if they keep rolling over, you just need to get one insane pull. Like,
that's
I
what
ended up,
she's been getting really good pulls. Like she didn't the last week, but the week before she got a monster.
yeah, I got an Ansem rare pull.
What? Out of
Yeah,
reward packs.
yeah.
Oh my Lanta. Yeah, you get a
Not,
lot of rewards too, so that's awesome. Or was
not
it
out. Sorry, it was a burn. So I did a bunch of
oh, that's even
burns.
better.
Yeah, and then I got the Service Epic through that as well. I got the legendary DCF through that as well. Oh, that was a skip. That was a skip.
Oh,
Um,
I've never had a skip yet.
so there was a lot of luck, right? But at the same time, if I was just playing multiple rares or I was doing that sort of approach, then every
Mm-hmm.
week my decks were probably a lot thicker than most people. Like most people might have had like 10 top cards, 2 lines in elite, job done. Whereas I was like 40 cards, 12 lines, or that sort of idea, and
Yeah.
trying to fire into silver to get top 10, top 20, top 50. And if multiple of them were performing like that, then that was where I was basically taking the what is now frags, but what used to be cards, you know.
Yep. Yeah, it seems like it was so long ago when it was cards instead of frags, right? You just got straight cards.
Mm.
And I kind of like the frag when we moved to frags because it's one more people get rewards, so more people were like that's when we really started to see the growth and grab and traction, right? Because when people are getting when more people have a chance to earn rewards, more people are going to play, right?
Yeah.
And so here I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna switch to my screen
Yeah,
real
go for it.
quick. And then I'm gonna enter in a couple decks, kind of go through. Let me know your process too, kind of. So we'll go through silver real quick because we always like start with silver. So here I like to start with like where we're gonna look at kind of small. Look at my lower end card. So intern clearly. I'm gonna throw intern in there. Do we know if Van Ness is posting this week?
We don't. We do not. No, I tend to wait
Dang.
till Monday and try and
Yeah.
understand that. But then that's always annoying because you're doing what you're doing now, and you might want to switch him in or out. So yeah, it can be a bit
Yep.
frustrating.
Actually, I'm not gonna without me having. Oh, we'll put there he is because
Yeah.
originally it was gonna be Ignis here.
Was it a
And
rare
then
Ignis that you had?
yep,
Okay, gotcha.
yep. I sold them for the 0.127. I have a bid in, but now that I've showed that, it's gonna be Gonski.
No, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be fine. I think you're gonna go
Um,
Vor Apex there, right? Is your third?
yeah. Well, so I was kind of thinking of NFC stats as well,
Stats is good. I feel like
but I kind of think I do
Vo's
want
on a
Vo
ripper.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what's that leave me for stars? 11 left. So I think I want to go 7-5. No, that's 12. So I gotta go 6-5 or
I would
seven
do.
four.
I would do.
I kind of like.
I like easy
Wait, we gotta go
DCF and.
smolting. We've got to go smolting,
Okay.
right? Or wait, let me tell what you think.
No, I smoting as a 6 is nice. What I would potentially do. I like easy. I like relic, and I like smoting. Those are my kind of three. So as long as you can, because you could include relic and easy, and then you would have a, or you could do
Actually,
or you could do
yes.
smoting, and yeah, that would work as
Yeah,
well.
because if we went like this, if we went easy, and we went uh where's he at? Relic. Then I could drop back here. He can
Yes,
get rid of him, and we
I
could
would.
throw in
Yeah,
Van
I,
Ness. And then if Van Ness isn't, no, Van Ness is a farmer. I'd put well, let me see something. Wait, hold on. Let's go back. No, what 6 stars rares do I have? I don't think any of my 6 star rares are gonna do better than Bo though. I don't honestly. So I think I might take easy out for smolting
yeah. Okay.
and then go and put him back. Actually, I'm gonna go do something contrarian here. I think with Infinex kind of going nuts. I wonder
When did
if
he last
Kane.
post? Yeah, I don't really use Kane.
He's not getting that high when he does post 500, but for a 3 star, let's see what. So he's gonna be. Janos is gonna be in. I don't think he's gonna post much next week because he is. See, the other one's doing better. I think I'm gonna go Kane here.
Try to see who you're up against. You're not. Ignis is the one, right?
Yeah, Ignis is the one, the 3 star, and that's that's who would go here. So I think I'll put Quant in as a filler,
Yeah.
and then from there
And that's
we
still
usually go
strong,
up
right?
to elite. Yeah, because I usually put 1 or 2 into silver, and then from there I go farming. I put 1 into elite, and then I drop to gold. So here, so we're gonna like I'll put my common in because I'll put him there. We're gonna go with him, and I don't like having also. The way I look at it is I have 3. This way I have this week I have 4 high star studs, right? So I want them all in different decks. So those 4 studs are gonna be
Yeah, in each deck.
Guat, Kaleo, Clemente, and Bread. And then you can also use them to say Zach, because Zach's been gone a ripper. So we'll say
Yeah.
5 this week. So these 5 out of these top 6 are we call our studs, right? So there's 5 farming decks I want. There's my 5 farming decks.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So these 5 will each be in a deck of their own, right? In a perfect world. And so
Gotcha.
we'll put her there. And then this one we're trying to just like get rid of some of my high stars. I don't think he has to go in elite because I don't know where else I can put him. I don't want to
Yeah,
waste him
he's
there.
a yeah.
And then let me look at the. I wish this showed on screen, but it doesn't. I want to see where. I'm looking at the HUDs right now. So HUDs saying elite to hit 150 frags, you need a 4,200 score or higher. In gold, you need a 4K score, which I think these numbers are going to keep going up, honestly. Um,
Yeah.
well, maybe not. They've been right around 4,200. Well, they're usually around 4K. They used to be around 3,800. Um, this week, I think Elite's going to be super farmed because of all the high stars. So I think Gold's the play this week.
I was trying to think it through because we're going to see a lot more competition in silver and bronze.
Mm-hmm.
But then, in fact, I actually think this week's just going to have so much, especially basically as you go up a tier, it's just going to get crazier and crazier now that people aren't doing ELO.
Yes, you're right. I think there's going to be way more decks submitted. Because, like, if you look at someone like Clay, which we talked about earlier, he has his clone armies, right? I wonder his strategy. I don't like. He can go either route. He can change it, or he can keep it the same and just keep stacking them rewards. Because he like, or because I think he puts all his cards in every week because he sees every card as an APR, has an APR, right?
Yeah.
So he's always putting every card in. So I think he sticks with a similar strategy because his strategy yielded him insane rewards, anyways. Same with like a Bonsai. Bonsai was doing the same thing, just crushing it. And a lot of those ELO players, I think, will keep a similar strategy, but maybe they might keep more reward of their reward cards to put more decks in or something. Um,
Yeah,
but
I think
yeah,
it'll
I
be
think you're spot
specific
on.
because you basically it gives them more fluidity. So if they've got anything where they're kind of like on the fence, unsure, they can be way more sure because they don't have to worry anymore. Um, but I think reverse is going to be the one that's super empty this week
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because that's the one which everyone used to just throw the rest in.
Yeah,
Um,
because I know. Yeah, because people won't have a reason to, right? Because they'll risk it for since there's no ELO challenges. That's a good shout. I did not think about that.
yeah, that's all going to move up basically to each of the different. I mean, people will still play because you still got like your Franks and people who don't look like they're going to show up, um, but yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of that.
Absolutely. Oh man, I'm not even gonna be able to play a lot of gold decks this week because of all the high stars I have. Dang it, it's gonna be a rough week for me. I think I'm gonna have to play a lot of elite this week. It's just gonna come down to that for me.
Start with so what you got a 6. So maybe try a CL
Go CL,
and
and then
then
my
an
Apex,
Apex. Yeah.
and then who else do we have low star that I like?
I also like what's Iceberg even up to these days? I can't even.
Iceberg has actually been doing relatively well. I think he had kind of an
It's,
off week last week. I don't know, he was up last week. Yeah, but like, I like to see this 75
Mhm.
range. If I see them having more above the 75 range than lower, I consider them a farming hero.
Yeah,
So I think, yeah, I think good shot. I like Icebergy here.
that's
Um,
basically my whole buy range. Is like any heroes that are basically 40
above
to
75. Yep.
60, and sometimes burst a wee bit higher. That was like my jam.
There you go. Yeah, that is definitely. See, yeah, good shot because I was trying to fit one of my top, like my studs in, right? And that wasn't going to work with gold this week with the rest of how my portfolio looks. So I think here, which do you like better out of these 4 here? Um,
I want to
I know who
check
I
what
like.
stats has been doing because I know Memelander in Hong Kong. Uh, No, are they in Hong Kong or are they at token 2049?
2047.
Yeah,
2049, yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
check that. So yeah, I always like to, if you click on the X, like for the XX, the next to stats down there,
Yeah.
click on that and then sort by not most views, but sort by date. I love seeing
Yep.
like how
2
active
hours
have they
ago.
been really recently. Like that's
12
like one of
hours.
my main metrics is checking that.
Yeah. So it's the weekend, so it's a little less active, but he has posted today. Yesterday, he posted 1, 2, 3 times,
Yeah,
4 times yesterday. The day before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been active.
I like stats for that. He's not
Yep.
said.
I'm hoping to get Stacks on the show. I want to get Stats on eventually. I don't know if you heard, if you were on listening when I announced earlier, we have Min scheduled for May 17th. That episode is going to be later. Just a heads up, it will be, instead of being 10 a.m. Eastern, it will be 1 a.m. Eastern to fit with
1
Min's
p.m. 1
schedule.
p.m.
1 p.m. Eastern, yes, yes, thank you, good catch. 1 p.m. Eastern, not
No,
a.m.
I work with a bunch of US people, so I understand these complexities.
Yep. Yep.
Perfect. My last thing that I would maybe say to that is,
Oh, let's move it.
because you're
What's
doing
up?
gold, take out honey and see who fits in the 5 range as well, like from a rare point of view.
Well,
Okay.
because yeah,
I prefer Nick to honey, but might be
Nick.
controversial.
Oh yeah, Nick. I forgot I had to choose Rich. Yeah, choose Rich. I like over Honey.
Yeah, I like that.
Nick. Yeah, he's a beast, and I love his. I'm on the Bodoggo, so I'm always big on the doggos. But Nick, yeah, like been following Nick and being a big fan of him since, and same with Po. Um, Way back, and Easy way back before. I don't know if a lot of you have been in the space long enough, but I'm sure a good portion of you have back before Doggos was even there. It was called Nifty Port, or not Nifty Portal. Um, the That was a portal, like the morning
The show.
alpha.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, the Nifty Portal. Oh, it was the Nifty Portal. Yeah, it
Was
was
it?
the Nifty Portal.
It was Nifty something, wasn't it? I can't remember
Yeah, I think it
exactly.
was Nifty Portal. I was trying to think Nifty Gateway was the thing, but I think Nifty Portal was theirs. I still hold
Yeah.
their NFT on ETH, which was like a mint pass almost for the Bodogos, which I
Oh, was
minted
it?
a Bodogo, sold my Bodogo, and then bought my PFP, which is now my online brand, right?
Yep. Now
Yeah,
the Bodaggles are
it's
nice.
awesome. I love
Um,
them. And then, do you want to go over any of your decks?
yeah. I mean, I'm happy to kind of show what my rough. I mean, mine takes me like 6 hours. So I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So
But
what we do is kind of show a few, like a couple decks per league.
yeah, go for it.
I figure we can go through that quick, and then we'll go into get into the giveaway.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
And while you're doing
my
that, I can get the giveaway set up.
my main strategy is look at what I've got in the, like, who do I think's high score, low score, where they might fit. Because I'll try and basically find like 2 or 3 competitive decks first before I think of farming decks. So for example, if I know what we got here, so if I know Ignis or someone is down at 3, I'll probably, the first thing I'm going to do is consider them for silver and bronze because I've only got 3 commons. So I'll probably try and do a silver deck first, where I would basically pick him in as a 3. And then if I know Mexie's playing or something like that, I'll use them because usually those are quite good for either crazy high or crazy low. And then I will start basically picking who I think fits well around that. So sometimes I would potentially go for someone a bit crazy high stars and then work down the way. What am I doing here? Silver, yeah, okay. So if I wanted to, like, I think Adam Cochrane would be a great shout there. Patty potentially, and then I'll start just seeing, like, is this painful or is this okay? So that takes me down to 20, and then I've got 3 more to basically fill in here. So then I would look at potentially someone like I mean, Taiki, which takes me up to 22. So then I'll look at maybe upgrading Patty and go with maybe like a Rasmer or something. And then that would be a deck that I'm kind of happy with. So I'll do that for a couple. I'll maybe try one in silver, and then I'll go down to bronze and do the same with Ignis again. So once I've kind of picked Ignis in there, I'll start looking at how I can kind of fill this out. I mean, I think Minute of 5 could be great. Honey is, I mean, I've never really, Honey's looking good. How are we looking for Honey? So has she been posting?
Yeah, recently. She kind of took a week off last week, I think,
Okay.
or 2 weeks ago. 2 and 3 weeks ago, she kind of took some time, I believe. It's kind of why she um,
But yeah,
dropped in price a bit.
for a 5-star, I mean, she's
Yeah, oh,
she's
absolutely.
crazy. And so the fact that I've got 13 done there, I think Beanie could be a shout. This is where it gets tough. But I'll probably like do this and then change it like 4 times.
Oh yeah, like uh, even I like the decks I post on here don't half the time. At least a few of them get changed based on either bids I take or news that comes out. Um,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
And then if I get to this point where I'm stuck with ones, sometimes I'll risk it with someone like a Barney or something. But what I'll tend to do is maybe cut out one of my 5-stars and look at what I've got in the 4 range. So for this example, we talked about Icebergie being pretty good. So I would maybe go with an Icebergie and then like what have I got at 2 stars? Is that any better? Like I know Alliance now have been up to
I know. See, usually GW does a little better than
Imran.
Imran, but Imran's
Yeah.
kind of been doing better lately.
Yeah, it's been a funny one. They seem to have like switched places. So yeah, I don't think I'm like, have I got as much
Oh,
faith?
you play bronze. That's crazy. I forgot because I don't play bronze.
I play a lot of bronze, I play a lot of silver, and then I do some gold or elite. Um, but yeah, this is where I kind of have my tough part where I'm like, who do I go with? So like Vo, Honey, or NFT Nick. So I'll maybe just go with the 1-star. I'll maybe just gamble it on someone like Barney. But I mean he's not done anything in a while. Yeah, see 1-stars this week, not looking great to be honest.
Yeah, no, I usually the only weeks I hit 1 stars is when there is someone like um, Makesy.
Yeah, I do gamble on a Frank every week, like his return. Like if for example, if imagine, I mean, basically this score is basically 4 of 5. Frank's probably contributing 0 to that. So I mean, if you get 2,331 without Frank, where does that leave you? So I'll tend to check like the mults sheets, or I'll go into performance and see what happened last week. So if you go down here and you go to bronze, view all. So the winner had 3.5k last week, but to get top 50, you needed 3.1k. So if that's the case, then if Frank comes back, you'll probably win, but then it's risky. So yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
I think that's when I start looking at what is in the marketplace for like up to 4 stars, because that's who you're going to fight against. Even if you don't own the cards, like just chuck on all the commons here and just look at
Um,
the
1 second, real quick. I'm just gonna say, uh, so I can start filling things in. Guys, so anyone that wants to join the giveaway, now is the time. Make sure you're posting on the actual thread. So the one that's pinned on my profile. Go ahead and comment giveaway or something on there so I can get your name entered into the wheel. While Ezrin is continuing to go through his deck. While he's doing that, I'm going to be entering those in. Get everyone onto the wheel. So go ahead and comment now, and I will get your guys' names entered onto the wheel. So,
Nice.
sorry about that, Ezrin.
No, you're good.
And I
Man.
went ahead and put your name on there too, Ezrin.
Ah, thanks, brother.
Thanks for helping in, man.
I don't even know what's the competition.
For Monad Project Whitelists.
Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I've only got one of those.
Yeah, we're giving away 10 of them today.
Are you really? Oh, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the more I'm looking at this 4-star range, it's going to be pretty tough in silver and bronze.
Absolutely. Leon posted, he said, where do we comment? Right where you just commented. So,
Oh, there.
yeah, so you guys are, wherever you just commented, Leon, is where you're supposed to be commenting. But it's on the post or the link to the video. So if you're watching this video on X, just comment on the video, and it'll pull up here. Yep, here, right where you're commenting there. Yep, and I will get you guys entered. And then 7 people watching on Abstract, yes. And also, if you comment on Abstract, your name will get entered as well. So if you're watching on Abstract, I will enter your names there as well.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm just looking at the 4-stars. So we've got like 4s and 3s. It's going to be tough. You've got Intern, which I don't own any of. You've got Lilman, Lambo. You've got Stowe. You've got Yano, DCF, Shoku, Zoo, Hugo. Holy shit.
Man, see, that's why I don't even play bronze anymore. It's such a, like, my brain would fry if I...
This is mad. This is where people are still asking where to type that thing.
Yeah. Are they writing it on something else?
I don't know. I can't work out where they're writing it, but yeah, bronze is crazy this week. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink it because I don't think I own very many 4-stars for this week in commons, so I'm probably gonna get absolutely destroyed.
No, I think you're gonna. I like your portfolio for bronze because I don't have. Like, you have a lot of good low stars. Here, so will you take this outside and talk to mom? Sorry, my wife called.
All good, but yeah, that's what kind of basically I sit and go absolutely crazy trying to work this out and doing it about 6 times. But yeah, I'm gonna take it. If I take Frank out, and then maybe take out Nick, I can maybe afford a 4-star in here, like a good 4-star. I wish I had an intern. That would have been good. Intern at a 4-star is crazy this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And so Chris, yeah, you guys are. That's a good way to put it. You're posting it in the live chat. Is where you guys need to post it. And you guys only need to post once. I'm just going through there and hand typing everyone in. But yeah, it's Hero from Zero and Bad YouTube. Yeah, it's a crazy week in bronze and
Yep.
silver as well.
Yeah, it'll bubble all the way up to golds as well. Because if people have got epic interns, they'll be using those, and that'll only use, someone will pair that up with like an Ansem, something like that.
Yeah, well, and HK has so many anthems. One thing I wish I would have done, especially for like this week, is I wish I would have kept my my. So I had the 5. Oh, why am I having a brain fart? Trader mains, and I turned into a rare. I wish I would have kept his commons and like farmed with him a bit.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
That's always a tough one. Like, how best to do that?
Yep. Because like I really I like to farm, and then if I go after it, I go after it in gold or silver. I mean.
Yes. Yeah, and it can be so annoying. Like, see if you upgrade someone that like then goes down to like you could have had 5 good. I mean, you don't play bronze, but if you had 5 good heroes that basically fit into 5 great bronze decks, and you've upgraded it to 1 rare, to me that's always like, no, what have I done?
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the worst. Is when you have you upgrade and then you have a little Like it drops down in price.
Yeah.
I wish there was an easier way to do this, to add everyone, but there's not. So, especially with the wheel.
So you
And
just
I'm a
have to.
really slow typer.
I could probably. Is there not a nice way of doing it now?
I don't think so. I'm just like, yeah, hand typing it for now. There probably is a better way to do it. I just never have used. I usually use Twitter Picker when I do giveaways,
Mm.
but this one, the way we're like, it doesn't work as well with the whole one needing to be on live. So if they're commenting now, I know they're here at least. And then also the like spinning. So we got to pick the person, and then right after, I have another wheel that it picks which whitelist they win.
Ah, okay.
I don't even know how to write this one. This one's gonna be hard to write. I'm just gonna write as PFP.
Could be even easier. I could just call out 10 people's names I see.
So the first 5 are going to the top 25 poker winners, and then the 5 remaining are going for, um, yeah, the people who are listening. So it's 5 and 5. Uh, I can't read that. It's in a different language. I'm gonna say green frog at 10:29. Green frog at 10:29. There we go. Um,
While Carpenter's doing that, how many people in this chat who are playing who's playing core?
if you haven't
Or
missed it, who is that? You're still here. So we'll give it another 5. So if as long as you comment before 10:32, you will be entered in. I'll stop adding people that comment after 10:32. So you have 2 more minutes to type in the comments and get added. Leon, you were added. Thank you. All right, now what were you saying, brother? Sorry, I'm gonna get that out real quick.
no, that's all good. It's all good. These things are annoying to have to deal with. Get it all right.
Okay.
So a lot of people play Monad. Okay, cool. Some people play Core. Nice. I wonder how many. Did you ever get the stats on how many people kind of came over to Core from Monad?
Yeah, so it's a ever-changing one,
Mm-hmm.
and we're getting about like a couple hundred. Oh, what just happened? There we go. A couple hundred there for a while. I don't know if it's still going that. We had like a couple hundred a week there at the beginning when we did the shiny pack thing, and that went really well. I think we are still getting a few a week, and then we're also getting like people that don't even play Monad that are coming in, which is really cool. Just from like other marketing. It's not even really marketing because they haven't like marketing hasn't really kicked off yet.
Yeah, that's one that I always forget that I might do while we're here. It's just do my Monad decks.
Yep.
My Monad decks are appalling.
I've gotten really lucky on mine. It's like my wife's and my daughter's both are better than mine, but yeah, I'm not. I've got lucky and I pulled a thread guy epic.
What?
Yeah, that's super lucky, man.
That is crazy. I got. What did I get? The best I got was a Thread Guy Rare, which is still good. But I got a McKenna Rare.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah. And then what else did I get? So yeah, I tend to just basically batter through these. Sapphire EVM. I don't know how you even know if that. Don't even know what that person does, but and then I've got Schlums, Rootify, HK. I'll
Makes I
probably
like seeing the Makesy there. Makesie's good.
yeah, not for next week, but yeah.
No, but yeah. Um, all right, and so if you guys commented, any comments now will not be added. As long as you posted it by 32, you are good. We'll go to 34 because there's a couple more. 1 more minute. You have 1 minute to put it in because I feel like, yeah, 1 more minute. As long as your comments put in by 34, you can be added. So RK, reckon you're good. You got added.
Oh no, Christian, that's a rotter.
What happened?
Consolidated his portfolio for ELO.
Oh
And then
no.
last week, that was tough timing.
Yeah.
Tough timing.
No.
Okay, I'll quickly do these then, and then we can see who won your thing. I need to go in a minute as well.
Thank you.
I'm surprised I got this long without the kids badgering me.
So yeah, I have mine next to me.
How are they so quiet? Mine are like crazy.
Here, step up here. Because this one, I ever have a mask on. This is like
Ah,
tripping
nice.
gay.
You're lucky. My kids
Yeah.
do not sit still, man.
Yeah, my youngest three, so that's my 11-year-old. My youngest three are with mom, because usually my 2-year-old's crawling over my head and a bunch of stuff on stream, and then my 6-year-old, she's really shy, so if she sees the blue light on the camera, she like crawls in. And then my baby's just, yeah, he's just really good. My 7-month-old. But yeah,
Nice.
so I got lucky. The 2-year-old's definitely up my butt all the time. So he's just part of the crew. You might as well start writing him down as a co-host.
Get them in the giveaway.
Yeah. What was I writing? I lost my spot. Where the heck? There's someone that started with LY.
Sorry, you finished that up. You finished.
Oh no, you're good, brother. And another thing, I gotta make sure I don't double write people. I did not think this many people would join in.
What would you? I'll go through some of your comments. So, what would you choose? The shiny packs, or the offer with 30% more monad plates? What the hell does that mean?
What's that? Yeah.
What's a monad plate?
Sure. I know I'm doing the talking out loud thing. I do that too much. My wife's like, I swear you don't do that on stream. You do it everywhere else. I really don't know what to do with these ones with. I'll just put something heart meme coin. I'll just write that, I guess. That's why I like Twitter Picker too. Is it makes my life easier. There we go. All right, yeah. So we're gonna spin this quick here.
Let's go.
W.
Good luck. Good luck, everybody.
Time.
I don't even know what whitelists are good. What are we thinking? What's the best ones?
I think a lot of them are gonna cook.
I got this one, Salmond. That's the only one I got.
See, I know that like people are really pumped about like the choggers or whatever it's called.
Chogs.
Chogs, yeah, people are super pumped about that one.
Is that the one? Is it?
Yep, and there's a few that are whatchamacallit, sponsors or like partners with Fantasy Top that are going to be pretty good too. There's a couple more I've seen that I didn't add. Let me make sure I didn't add them before. CHUFAALHELHELY. Man, some of these names are hard to spell. Like, I'm glad I have a very like common name.
Do you have to do it like this? I would have just browsed through and just picked 10 people.
Probably would have been easier that way. And then they would have said it was favoritism, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're like, no, well, speaking of the devil, here's my 2-year-old. We're home. All right, so how many do we have in here? We have a butt ton. All right, so let me make one more final run through. Oh, yeah, you know what's awesome, Ezrin? Now somebody can't say, he didn't comment because you even commented.
Yeah, exactly.
Your sister.
I did that, yeah.
Yep. Okay, and that's good because I went back and seen that and I missed a Norman. Do you want me, bud? Zoe, go downstairs, please. Thank you. Go with Sissy, Bubba.
BDB or Clemente Common.
Clemente.
BDB or Clemente Common. For which? So I'm guessing. Is that for silver? Let me see.
Well, the BDB, the 7-star Clemente, but I would definitely pick Clemente over BDB like 100 times out of 100 times. Clemente's consistent as all can be.
Clemente is consistent. Yeah, he is. But I guess it depends who else is in the deck because Clemente is also. Let me see. So yeah, Clemente's a 7 this week.
Dang it, there was one more person I had to add and I can't find him now. Oh, there it is, Nina. Yeah, it does depend on who else is in the deck, like you said. And also, I mean, if it's for silver, it is kind of good to go a little more contrarian.
Yeah. Oh, I need to see what star. I can't find Big Dick Bull. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Oh, he's a 7 too. Oh, my bad. Okay, so you're saying go for a rare for the next tournament. BDB rare.
Oh, rare. Yeah. So that makes it actually closer because
Yeah.
where BDB rare could score in the like 60s and still do score similar to like a score 20 Clemente common, right?
Yeah. If we look at like his 7-day or his tweets, so he's active. He's super active. He's like he's on like a tear. So if you had a BDB,
Last week he did well, but the week prior
I
he
would pick the
blanked.
BDB rare.
Yeah, I think I would too. Rare over common.
Yeah, because your Clementi's capped at 1,000, right? So
Yeah.
if he gets top, look, there you go. Basically, he's scoring similar to BDB, but as a common. And it looks to me like BDB's pretty active right now. So yeah, I would go. So yeah, 13, 20 a day ago, 2 days ago. Yeah, BDB rare for me.
You take that to mom, dad. They're ready to do something. Here, Sissy will do it for you. Take it to Sissy. All right. Yep, see, like we were talking earlier, you push the button, bud. Or it doesn't work. Take it to Sissy. See, now that he's here, it gets hectic.
Yeah.
All right, so we will start this. Let me
Yeah, get
screen
spinning.
share mine quick. And then we're gonna present, share screen. I need to share. Or we're just gonna share the whole this window. Share. So I can just go like this. But first, we're gonna have to start. So these are the poker winners. They'll be the first 25 or first 5 spins. So here we'll spin, and it should take it off once it's done. So and I'm gonna try and record these as well. So the first winner is, looks like it's gonna be Mr. underscore Minister. Let me double check something real quick and see if ESO. Okay, he's not on. Dang it. I was gonna hope that MS or he was online so he could do this for me. Oh,
I'll send you. I'll keep track of these for you.
Okay, sweet. So that'll help me get them done faster.
Yeah, and then I'll find their Twitter username so you can.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. So Mr. Minister, and then we'll go over here. So we'll remove him, and then we'll come over here and see which whitelist he wins. He's gonna win. Let's see which it is. Looks like it's gonna be Spiky Nads, maybe. Spiky Nads. So
Okay.
we're gonna remove that. And then we're gonna come back here. So do number 2 is gonna be
Okay.
They are gonna win.
I got it.
Awesome, thank you. Gonna win Lol Chogstar.
Was that the good one?
I think that's one of the good ones.
Or oh no, it was
I think Wassie's a huge one too. Oh, I didn't know Wassie was on there. Text him. Hey, Bubba, Daddy's busy. Here, I fixed it. There you go, Bubba. I love you. Okay, so there's that one. Then we'll come over here again. Number 3. And so we're doing 5 of them on here and then 5 from the audience. So this is going to be, ooh, is he going to get there? Okay, so this person.
Holy shit, let me try and write that down. That's a fucking mouthful.
See,
Arlel Katextin 719. Tell me you're farming without telling me you're farming. Jesus.
Exactly. Take him to mom. Oh yeah. That Wasi one's gonna be huge. I think I would say Wasi. Didn't you say you have this one here?
Yeah, I got Salmond.
No. Alright, this is number 4 here. So this is the second to last one from the poker winners. And then we go to the audience.
Okay.
There? No.
Lul 4451. Okay, they're winning.
See which one. And they're gonna win. Let's see. It's gonna be Meow Tars. Let's see if it gets there. It is.
Meow Nuts.
Nads. Yeah, thank you for your help, Ezrin.
You're very welcome.
This is the last poker winner, and then we'll do 5 from the audience. Is it gonna? Ooh, it's close. So we're gonna go Smackle. Smackle, and then let's see what they win. Let's see what.
Chogs. That's not going to be Chogs.
Breath of Estova.
That one. Okay.
Estova. All right. I'll remove that. All right. So this one is done. We'll come over here to listeners and spin. There's a lot more of these.
This is the one I'm on, innit? Come on. Yep.
Let's see. Chris. Ooh, is that going to stop there?
Cryptol.
Cryptol. We're going to remove you now because you can only win once.
And if anyone wins, post in the chat because I'll copy your username.
Yeah.
Your X profile.
Thinking. Yeah, if you won.
Copy,
like he said, comment. So we know. Also, we'll know you're listening that way. So you won Mon Shape. And let me move this over here. And then the next, we have 4 more winners. This one and 3 more. Let's see where we at. Who's gonna stop? Looks like my name is Valerie.
Well done, Valerie.
My name. You're gonna win.
Jogs.
Oh, did you get Wasi? You got Wasi. That's a big one.
That's a ripper. There we go. Right, nice. I can actually copy Valerie's. I've got Valerie's X for that as well. That's good.
Let's go.
You want to? Well done, Valerie.
Let's see who we got here. Looks like Leon, you won. Let's see what you win. GG's Leon. Oh, you're gonna get it. Chogs is gonna, I think, gonna make it to the end.
They're skipping it for me.
Yep.
10K squad. Okay. Oh, Leon, right. So you're called Nether Bagel. Good job. This is what I need.
Let's go.
Leon, Nether Bagel. Okay. Captured.
Who is this?
Mustafa Al-Hayali. Yeah.
Let's see what you want. See if you're gonna get. Both of these are good. Wonad and Chogs, 2 bangers for the end. Which is it gonna be? It looks like it's gonna be Chogs.
Oh, jealous. Chogs.
Chogs. I'm gonna see for you helping. No promises, but I'll talk to the team to see if we can't hook you up.
Don't worry. I'm happy for it to be a fair attempt. So is Mustafa here?
Mustafa, are you?
I don't have his X profile. Right. So then Baya. Wait a sec. Bea Cheong. Yeah. And they're gonna win. What was their last one? Wonad. Okay.
And let's see if we can't find. Have you been able to find each one?
So I've not managed to find each one. That's the annoying part.
We want to make sure they're legit, or else we'll have to respin the ones we can't find. And they'll just if we have to respin them, they'll get the whitelist of the person that they're replacing.
Gotcha. No, I got Valerie and Leon. They actually posted the rest of
Leon or Mustafa Eller. Yep. Go ahead and post if you're listening, or else we're going to have to respin you. Crystal or Crypto, post if you're listening, or else we're going to have to respin you as well. Same with. You want to say that last one? I'm going to butcher it.
Bea Cheong.
Yeah. Definitely post. I'll give you guys a minute, just like on like Rug Radio and stuff. You guys have to be listening live to win. That way, it also helps us know they're not farmers.
I think it's also because we need their actual X profiles. I don't have
that as well. Yep, very true. So go ahead and post. Again, we will Cryptol, Mustafa, Alarahi, and then
Bea.
Trong. I'm bad at. I'm a bad idiot.
I got you, man. I got you. Bea Cheong.
There we go.
Right. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
I think we're gonna have to respin it.
Worst case, just keep them for next week. Maybe tell them to reach out to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll give you some time. Yeah, because I will feel bad if. Yeah. Let me make sure I don't have nothing from the.
You can probably scroll up the chat.
You're sending it. Oh yeah, you're sending it to my Discord. You're the man. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it all there.
Yeah. Heck
but,
yeah.
So the first 5 are obviously your poker ones, so you'll probably have those somewhere.
Yeah. SO. I'll send that list to SO. Oh, here. I have her ex. Me too, both. Yep. So I have Bea Shong's. So I found her ex. It's at 10:31.
Yeah, because I refreshed the thing, so I lost all the earlier chat.
So, and then what was the other guy's name?
So you got Mustafa.
That one's gonna be hard to find because my handwriting's crap. So, like, not handwriting. I might have paraphrased. Let me see.
I think try not. Oh, there's Mustafa. Hello, Mustafa. Happy days.
What timestamp was he? Or
he just posted now. Yeah.
Mustafa, there you are.
Got you. Right, I'll update Mustafa here, and then
we are missing Cryptol.
I feel like we can probably hunt Cryptol. It's not one of the crazier ones.
No, it's not. I think that one we can find.
Cryptol. Maybe not, actually.
Maybe I wonder if I didn't mess that up and it's not. I don't see a Cryptol in here. I haven't refreshed my page or anything. So might actually have to respin that one real quick. I'm gonna go through one more time, make sure I don't see a Cryptol. Because that might have been the one where I was typing something and it got. Oh, nope, that's not it. I was thinking it was a person who just typed. Yeah, I don't see a Cryptol. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. It's on Abstract. It's the Abstract winner. Now I know. The Cryptol's from Abstract.
Okay.
Posted too. Okay, we got you, Cryptol. I'll message or I will shout him on. Let me see if he should have an X attached to his portfolio. He should. Why doesn't he have an X? If he doesn't, we're screwed. Why doesn't he have an X?
And obviously all these people need to be on Monad Fantasy Top dot.
Yes.
They need to have accounts there or we cannot give you it.
Yes. Alright, well he doesn't have an X. We're gonna have to re-roll that one.
So is
let me try and reach out to him because I do know who he is.
Okay.
I don't know him, but I see his account.
Can you show me the PFP of Bea again?
Bea, yes.
I just don't know if I got the right person.
It was at. I remember what she said too. It said me both or something. 10:19. That was too early. Thank you guys for bearing with us through this.
Yeah, we're just winding down this part.
Yep.
And then we got to jump, but yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Because this is, so thank you for being on the show today, Ezra, and thank you guys all for listening. Like Ezra said, this is pretty much just the end of the show. We're just trying to find this little stuff. You guys get to see it live. I can't find it. It has like a white background, and it was a lady in the picture.
Gotcha. I think I got the right one.
Oh, here it is. There it is, a pink dress.
Yeah, I got it. Perfect.
Right,
okay, cool.
sweet.
So it's just Cryptol and the rest are covered. So yeah, you're good, my man.
Thank you. Oh, we hit 1,135 views today.
Perfect.
That feels good. But yeah, and thank you guys for listening. Ezrin, do you have anything you want to close us out with?
No, thanks for having me. Timing worked out. I was just chilling, so yeah. And tune into. We've got a show on a Thursday at the reward time called Fantasy Top Down, which you can get on the Metaverse HQ. But if you follow myself, I just posted in the chat, then I'll also retweet when the time is if anyone wants to come and join. Apart from that, thank you for having me.
Yeah, definitely check out Fantasy Top Down, which is hosted by Ezrin and his co-host Silva, and they're big brains, as you've seen today. Check it out. Definitely follow both of them. It's presented by Metaverse HQ. Follow that project account as well. There's just a bunch of chads there. So definitely check that out. And again, Ezra, thank you so much, and we will see you guys next week.
Cheers, brother.
See ya.